Hello guys, so back by popular demand, we're on a different subject today, nutrition. Now we're going to talk about fighters dieting for fights and some of the little like biohacks that we can do to stop them calories from counting, and things we tell ourselves to make ourselves feel better in fight camp leading up to the fight when we're losing weight and all this kind of thing. So there's a couple of rules first that you need to understand. Okay, once we get past this, then and we're all on the same page, then we can start moving forward. So one of the first rules, and a lot of fighters know this, if you didn't pay for the food is free, doesn't count on your diet. Like if you're writing your diet plan out, someone buys you sausage roll, cheeseburger, whatever it may be, like a chocolate bar, or you have a sugary drink or whatever, if you didn't pay for it, doesn't count. Okay? So that's one of them. One of the other ones, if no one sees you do it, did it really happen? It's like that old thing. If a tree falls in a wood and no one's there to hear it or see it, did it happen? So, if you want to give the impression that you're eating healthy, never eat anything bad in front of people. Talk about extensively about how you're eating clean, and just don't let anyone know what's going on. Dispose of the evidence. It's got to be strategic. So if you've got any chocolate wrappers or drinks, you can't leave them laying around in your car. You know, we've got to be putting them in the bin straight away. Receipts, can't be getting the receipts. I know what some of the training partners can be like. They can be pretty strict and stringent on like what you're getting up to. So we've got to cover our tracks. It needs to be like a military operation. Okay. If you've been caught out, or you just thought, fuck it, I'm going to have a bit of bad food with my friends, but you still don't want the calories to count towards your daily allowance, cinnamon. If you add cinnamon to your food, or you have a black coffee, it's got to be black coffee, you can't have milk with the coffee because it doesn't work. You have black coffee, where you add a little bit of cinnamon, completely levels your blood sugar, so your blood sugar levels are completely normal, brings it right back down. How are you going to put fat on if there's no sugar in your blood? Like, this is like basic science. So like once we get past these few things, we can start understanding how we can get around these little issues like eating healthy, being hungry, being like nutritious. Water's really key. We've got to drink lots of water. Have a cup of water before every meal. And if you do eat loads of shit and no one knows, it doesn't matter because no one knows about it. But for your own personal gain, drink a little bit of water after your meal. Just sort of lubricate everything up, and we'll get it out. Okay. And if you went really off, get 2 spoonfuls of Epsom salt. Put it in your water. No problem. It won't be in your stomach long enough to. It won't be in your stomach long enough to count. So we're good. You know. So that's pretty much all of your nutritional needs covered. Okay. Don't let anyone see. Get rid of all the evidence. If someone pays for it, it doesn't count. Okay, there is the double carb theory. Okay, it is only a theory. It has served me well in the past. We've got a double. So if you go single carbs, boom, you're going to put loads of. It's going to be really bad. It's going to be bad. Okay, because the scales don't lie. You can lie to yourself, you can lie to other people, but the scales don't lie. That's why we need the cinnamon, and that's why we need to do the double carbs, okay? So if I go and have a McDonald's and I get a cheeseburger and fries, I've got to get over to Burger King, and I've got to give myself a Big Mac and a Whopper. Like, that's just what we've got to do, you know? These are the things that you need to understand, and if you're cornermen, if you're coaches, these are the sort of things you need to watch out for. You need to be, you need to keep a keen eye on it, because many of us have fallen foul along the way. So there's that. Loads of water, and if you're saying you're eating healthy and the weight isn't coming off, just stick a black baggy t-shirt on, you'll be fine. No trouble whatsoever. No one's gonna know. You know, how are they gonna know? As long as you get it off eventually, you know, it is what it is, isn't it? So they're my little tips for nutrition, on the request of my numerous fans of the show, and let me know what you think. If you've got any other diet hacks that you do, there's others, but I don't want to get into it too much. Give me your ideas on how you tackle that hunger and keep the weight off, and maybe I can add something else to my diet. So the key is cinnamon. Don't let anyone see you eating unhealthy. Double carb. Get rid of all the evidence. And it's got to be like a military procedure, because, you know, like they'll get you. You don't want to be slipping up, because if they catch you once, they'll never trust you again. Alright? Only weigh yourself after a hot bath or a really long training session. Like, train for like 2 hours and then jump on the scales. Make sure you don't drink any water in the training session. You jump on the scales, you'll be 2-3 kilos lighter than you were before you went into the session. Everyone else is going to think that it's coming off. So, hope you enjoyed that. Let me know what you think. Give it a share. Take it easy, guys.